Hello and welcome to the third Tribal Council of Surviving 1984 Gates of Glory. I'm here with the Pureza tribe. So just kind of an open forum question to you all. How's it feel to be back? Some of you it's been 4 years, some of you it's been about a month and a half. So how's it feel to be back in this?
Start. It's been less than a year for me, but I can say that it's been fun. Like I think the one world twist is really fun, but it's so stressful. Um, you have to like make sure you're like talking everywhere. You have to like keep tabs on like 19 people and especially people in your own tribe. And it's been really fun. I think it's a very fun twist, but it's incredibly stressful.
Yeah, it's really like I never left, you know. Truly, I feel like I was just here in 1984 and now I'm right back. But yeah, it's definitely a whole new game. It's a whole new dynamic. The twist is really interesting. I agree. I think it's like it was super overwhelming at first, and then we were all like, oh, since it's so many people and since it's three tribes going to tribal, we'll probably like all be going to tribal together, right? And then you guys were like, psych, actually, you guys are stupid. So that's been really fun to adapt to all of the twists and turns and not being able to guess what's next. So yeah, it's very fun to be back, and you've caused a whole new and different layer of stress in my life, and I am thankful for that.
That is my job. That's why I'm here, is to cause Aaron Sikri some stress. So next question. Obviously, you guys are on this small tribe with only 5 people. However, you are also able to talk to everybody because it is one world. So how did those two facts affect your game? Having such a small tribe, but also being able to talk to everyone.
I'll take that one, I guess. I felt like it's two different extremes. Like on one end, we have this like very small tribe where within the tribe, there's not many people to talk to, not much room to hide. But then on the other end, the one world's grand scheme of things, it's kind of like the opposite, where there's like all the room to hide and all the people to talk to, and so it is kind of interesting because you're getting two extremes in one format. So it's been interesting. You definitely are keeping us on our toes.
I guess I'll answer a little bit. I want to like answer like the first and the second question because I think that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, in terms of like coming back, like I played this whole game 4 years ago, and it's so ingrained in my mind because it was like the beginning of me playing orgs, and like it happened during COVID, like peak, right when I'm pretty sure we were told about lockdowns when I was playing the game. So like I remember that season so well. And I never thought that there would actually be an all-star season because there was a little bit of a break after season two. But it's awesome to be back, and it's just such a cool experience. And in terms of the whole one world twist, I mean, like me in particularly, I'm not a humongous fan of it just because like I don't have the social capabilities to keep in touch with so many people consistently. And it's pretty hard to do that. But it's a little more challenging rather than fun, but it is what it is.
Yeah, a big cast is kind of something that it's hard to deal with a big cast in a Survivor game. Like a Big Brother game is okay, but like a Survivor game makes it really, really difficult because like it's hard to tell who's working with who or whatever. And especially in an All-Stars game, like there's so many connections that we have no idea about. And so I think that that kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. And then obviously you have these smaller tribes, which like it's hard because we just connected. Like we just met each other. We just like started growing together. So I'm also at work, sorry.
Okay. So this round's challenge, you guys each got to do your own little thing, but unfortunately you guys did come up a little bit short. So do we think that the challenge has anything to do with who's getting voted out tonight? And if not, why, or like what does determine who goes home tonight?
I'll say just to start, like personally, I think if you base votes off of challenge performance in orgs, that's like the most scapegoat, like dumb reason you could possibly use because org challenges are like so varied and so like they're crapshoots, you know what I mean? Like not always, like they take skill, they take whatever, but it's like you can't gauge how well a person is going to do in any future challenge based on one challenge performance. So that's not factoring in at all for me, and I don't think it is for anybody else, but you know, maybe they're just not telling me that, which, you know, as somebody who got 4 in the challenge, I think that if that was a reason, I would know about it. So, I don't think that that's a reason. I think people are more going based off of the conversations that they've had, who they've heard from, who they haven't heard from, and yeah, just like who we've been able to actually connect with in this very brief time that we've had to start connecting with each other.
So this round, obviously 3 people are going home. So how do we feel about that with 3 people being voted out of their tribes? We like it? Not like it? What do we think?
You're the craziest person I know.
I think it's horrible. And because and there better be some form of comeback because to send home 3 people when a lot of people have been waiting a long time to play this game after like a whole day, it just kind of seems a little bit unfair. But you know, my complaining won't do anything.
It seems like there's going to be a some type of comeback redemption thing, but I mean, we kind of all were saying the same thing about the conjoint tribal thing, so I guess we'll find out when we find out.
Okay. And then finally, each of you had the opportunity to visit a gate. How do we feel about those? Did anybody find anything they want to talk about? Was it all empty?
Um,
What are we thinking?
can
I
we
would
just talk about how 3 of us went to the same gate? Didn't know about it? We did not communicate that at all.
You know what I love
That
about
was
that though? It just means that we're all so on the same page, and I think that's really fun.
That part. That part. You know what they call that though? Pairs of 3 is angel numbers. Okay, so that's something, right?
Angel
Right?
Gates, I'm here. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, well, with that, it is just about time to vote. But before we get to that point, does anybody have anything they would like to say? Okay, so with that, we will get to the vote. So, you can all send your vote to your prod chat if you pre-voted. If you could please confirm it for me. We will be back with the votes at 9:44.
Would just like to give a quick shout out to my good friend Cooper, who I know is being a menace in the live chat right now. So please calm down.
Yeah, I do have the votes, but it's not quite 44. Does anybody want me to wait, or are we good? I'll wait, make sure Maya's good.
Now's as good a time as ever.
Okay. So I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. When I read the votes, the decision is final, and the person voted out will have just a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave. First vote, Josh. Second vote, Amaya. It's one vote Josh, one vote Amaya. Third vote, Amaya. It's two votes Amaya, one vote Josh. Fourth vote, and the first person voted out of the Pureza tribe, Amaya. Amaya, you can give us your final words.
Thank you for having me back, even though it was short-lived. Good luck, everybody. I genuinely hope you do great in this game.
Thank you, Amaya. It is time for you to go. Okay, congratulations on surviving your first tribal council. I am going to stop the Zoom and then make a new one for the challenge at 10 o'clock. So good luck
I was like,
to all of you.